Hello and welcome back to our coverage of the Rise of the Witch King October 2015 Halloween tournament. I am Phoenix. And we have a Dwarven mirror. We have Lazarus as dwarves and his opponent EagleEyes as dwarves. This is their third game for round 2. Whoever wins this gets to advance to the semifinals. Whoever loses, well, loses the tournament. So this is going to be very important, very high stakes here, as these players get themselves set up, and it's certainly an interesting matchup, Dwarven Mirrors, especially Dwarves in version 5, since now factions are actually revealed, random factions are revealed, so both players are certainly aware of what they're up against. There might be some scouting for enemy forward mines and enemy builders, and more besides that. Alright, Hall of Warriors going up, Hall of Warriors going up, same start for both players. Pretty much the only feasible start. Rallying Call, the only feasible power these players can choose, although they haven't quite selected their power yet. But yeah, the very start of the game will be the same. So the first few seconds you're not going to see really any difference, but we're going to see the players diverge at some point, and it'll be interesting to see what strategies they choose and whether those strategies pay off. One of these players has to win this. And we'll see who is the better Dwarven player in this game. Phalanxes and Guardians being produced. It's kind of weird to actually stack 2 units at the same time at the beginning. Might as well just build a mine shaft with those resources and then add the second unit right after. And again, also Phalanxes and Guardians. For, wait, which player is which? Lazarus is in the bottom right. That's right. EagleEyes is in the top left. I need to get used to that. EagleEyes is also red, which is going to confuse me because Lazarus was red in the last game. I'm going to have to get used to that. Yeah, they're going for... This Phalanx unit is going for this white layer. And the other one's going for a builder. EagleEyes leaves a builder here. Not a good position to be in, but he's going to get away. Builders are pretty fast compared to these Phalanxes. Kind of amazing that they can run that fast considering what they're carrying behind them. And the Wargler goes down. Lazarus has picked his forward mine spot. It looks like EagleEyes here is going to come from the bottom left, putting his mine shaft pretty much mirror opposite of where Lazarus put it. Well, a bit further to the right, but close enough. Alright, he's deciding what he's doing there. Probably waiting for resources. There we go. It looks like this mine shaft from EagleEyes is going to go down. This is not a forward mine, of course. This is just, you know, a typical mine for expanding your economy. And it looks like EagleEyes managed to finish off those units, but the mine shaft went down. And now he's going to go after this mine shaft, which is deleted immediately. Doesn't look like Lazarus has any more forward mine shafts here. Well, he has one over here. Again, close to his opponent's mine shafts. EagleEyes pretty much investing in this bottom part of the map here. That's where he's focusing his mine shafts. We have hobbits being built by Lazarus. I'm going to have to keep checking which player is which, of course, because, yeah, it can be a bit confusing. They all have the same units. And they're fighting it out. Right now, it looks like EagleEyes is actually moving for a very quick surrounding of... wait, actually, am I getting confused again? No, wait, I'm not. Yeah, this is EagleEyes, and this is Lazarus's base. And he's actually gotten quite a few forward mines. He's surrounded him really quickly here. But he doesn't seem to have the units. And we have the opposite end taken by... Yeah, the northeast end is taken by Lazarus, and actually, no, the southwest one was never taken at all. So yeah, we have one end taken. But EagleEyes is coming after it. Prince Brand is on the field. Lazarus has Prince Brand. Interesting that EagleEyes hasn't done anything with this mine network. Hasn't really attacked yet. He's been focusing on other parts. He does have some units in the mine network. And we have a Guardian unit getting very close. It's going to take out this mine shaft by the looks of it. The Guardians come out, but they're stuck. If Prince Brand was level 2, this would be a great opportunity to use his slam shot. He's not, however. He will be level 2 very quickly. He's killing them very fast. Level 2 Prince Brand. The builder actually just barely manages to get out of the mineshaft to immediately build a new one. And we... Okay, I thought that was the slam shot, but it looks like it got cancelled. And EagleEyes still has quite a few mineshafts here, but Lazarus is now moving to take them down because EagleEyes didn't really put the pressure on Lazarus by sending units constantly from them. Brand, this is actually... Wait, this is a different brand. This is EagleEyes' brand attacking Lazarus' brand. Both level 2 now. EagleEyes attempting an attack on Lazarus' base. Lazarus really forced to play defense after he lost his first mineshaft up here. And he doesn't have any more forward mines. Look at the control that EagleEyes managed to get. He did have quite a few mineshafts in this area, although he's starting to lose them. He is starting to lose them. Lazarus is quickly recovering from that. Brand probably doesn't need to be in aggressive stance here. And yeah, there's still quite a bit of fighting, all happening close to Lazarus' base. And for now, not really clear who is winning and who isn't. Although EagleEyes did get a nice mine network set up, he's losing the mine network by the looks of it. He's got one mine up here. And does he have any more? Well, it doesn't look like he does. Lazarus now taking over this whole area. He's actually taken over the bottom left corner. He's taken the inn, cleared the whole area. There's a builder running away. EagleEye's probably going to use it to build some more forward mines. And Brand swiftly dispatches of all these units. But now being shot at by the other Brand, so he's going to have to run away. Yep, he's heading into the mine network. He's going to escape. Now we have hobbits probably being produced by both sides at this point. Yes, both sides. Now some skirmishes happening in EagleEyes' base. As Lazarus tries to advance. Let's take a look at who's winning in terms of army size here. 320 or 300 basically out of 550 versus 224 out of 475. So EagleEyes does have the advantage there. He has 13 power points in total versus 15 power points. Very similar situation in powers. Even the same powers are selected. Rallying call and heal. And we're going to see very fast zealots here from Lazarus, which I'm told is actually a very good strategy to employ in a Dwarven mirror. This could definitely work out very interestingly here. Yes, he is building zealots. I actually played a Dwarven mirror yesterday where I got destroyed because I was not expecting this. And zealots were amazing, actually. So yeah, this should be very interesting. A few units here just standing there, Lazarus' units, and they're going to be attacked shortly. By the way, we have a double Hall of Warrior spam here from EagleEyes. Lazarus also double Hall of Warriors, but he has one at level 3s, building zealots. They are expensive, but they're amazingly strong. And now it looks like EagleEyes is taking over the bottom left. Lazarus is losing control here. And EagleEyes is controlling both inns now. More fighting. Still have forward mines close to Lazarus' base. Lazarus never quite finished them all off. But EagleEyes is also not really capable of putting too much pressure on Lazarus since there are so many things to worry about around the map here. One thing that you can always appreciate about EagleEyes' playstyle is he never rushes things. He sets up his strategies over time, and it really pays off. And oh, look at the damage. He's going to get murdered. Zealots almost went down, but oh, he might actually escape here. Yeah, it does look like he's going to. Well, wow. Prince Brand versus one Zealot. Very determined Zealot, and the other Prince Brand kills him. He's going to retreat now, probably build a hearth and heal him. Keep in mind, these guys are really fast. Unlike all the other Dwarven infantry units, Zealots are super fast. So that's one of the reasons they're so amazing in this matchup, because they can just run in, do some damage, and run out very quickly. Their big weakness, I suppose, are Men of Dale. And Prince Brand, I suppose, to some extent. But yeah, other than that, they're really effective. And we have another unit of Zealots moving in. Lazarus needs to take out all these mine shafts. EagleEyes is basically rebuilding his mine network here. And more fighting. As Lazarus, manages to charge there. But he's going to lose those units. Is that Prince Brand? Yes, Prince Brand. Lazarus retaking his inn. Still the fighting happening pretty much at the bottom of the map for the most part. So Lazarus is not exactly winning in this situation. EagleEyes 204 out of 750 command points. He really should build some more units. It looks like he's going to go for Zealots as well. He's going to retaliate to what Lazarus did. And Lazarus 174 out of 400. So definitely huge advantage in terms of maximum army size and economy to EagleEyes. Now Lazarus does have the Summon Hobbits, 23 power points total against his opponents. Well, 20 power points. He also has Summon Hobbits, so again, they're pretty close on power points. Now Lazarus' Zealots coming in again for the assault, but they're going to have to deal with these defenders. Taking quite a bit of damage here. Yeah, they are taking heavy damage. They're killing a lot of units, but there's not much left here, and they're going to retreat. See, this is a great tactic. Even though he basically lost the battle, he still gets away with them, and he did a lot of damage. He can just get them to a hearth, get them healed, and then send them on again. Here's the hearth right here. Very, very useful. I really, really need to get Zealots more often in games. Brand observing the construction of this mine shaft. He seems to approve. And we have double Summon Hobbits, I think, yes. I could tell by units popping up on the minimap. Hobbits versus Hobbits here from both sides. And this Frodo manages to get the file of Galadriel activated, giving Lazarus an advantage. And Lazarus is winning this. Sounded like Frodo had a horrible death there. What the heck is that? There's like a weird looking textures here. I guess this is from the Hobbit summon. And Lazarus deals with that one pretty effectively. Prince Brand retreating back to his base. Lazarus still controlling this inn. EagleEyes controlling this inn. And we continue. Again, we just have 2 Halls of Warriors. One is level 3. Well, actually, yeah, one level 3, one level 1 for each player. Both players building Zealots. We're seeing very, very similar play. And it looks like Lazarus has taken out all of the forward mines close to his base. So it's pretty much turned into a top versus bottom game. As it looks like EagleEyes mostly has the top and Lazarus has the bottom. Lots of units here in the mine network. EagleEyes is planning something, probably to retaliate against perhaps these guys. They're coming out. They are coming out. There is Brand. He's being attacked by Zealots, though. He has to be careful here. The Hobbits need to help him quickly. And the mineshaft goes down. Zealots attempts to retreat, but goes down. 1,200 resources lost there. I think EagleEyes, or was it EagleEyes? No, Lazarus waited a little bit too long with that Zealot. And now a lot of units coming in from the top right, and EagleEyes is going to try to recapture the inn here. The advantage moving to EagleEyes once again. 438 out of 875 command points, 24 power points, 30 power points for Lazarus. He's pulling ahead, 372 out of 525 though. So better economy, better maximum army for EagleEyes, but actually better power point situation for Lazarus. Guess he was using his Zealots pretty effectively to do hit and run attacks. And there we go. Again, we have the mineshaft being targeted. Brand really furious now. He's lost so many of these. Coming after the Zealots. Of course, the Zealots can kill him. So, needs to be a bit careful here. They are coming after him. Look at the damage they do. Look at that. Look at that. He might actually die here. I don't even see how he's going to escape. He uses slam shot. It only kills one of them. Actually, doesn't even kill them because they have so much health. So Brand goes down. That was not really a good idea, sending Brand out of the mine shaft there. So it did not go well for EagleEyes in that one. And he is, however, taking the inn. He has the inn. He has both inns. Bit of a fight here happening. But Lazarus has zealots, and they're going to make short work of these hobbits. Might be inn hobbits, I think, because the summoned ones are certainly gone by now. Quite a lot of zealots here from EagleEyes, but we have more zealots coming in. Zealots versus zealots and phalanxes. Another slam shot. Not super effective against zealots again. Brand really isn't. Like I did say, Brand has limited effectiveness against zealots since, well, he can snipe them from a distance, but look, it still takes quite a few shots. And his slam shot's not particularly useful, other than slowing them down pretty much. Meanwhile, one zealot can kill Brand, so yeah, same resource cost, 1200 versus 1200, but zealots are deadly. Brand is more useful against clumped, weaker units. Not so much mini hero hordes. I mean, not that you wouldn't use slam shot against mini hero hordes. Of course you can. It's not a bad idea at all, but it won't be enough on its own. You need some support. And more fighting. Oh, they're going to take heavy damage because there's hobbits attacking them with rocks, and they have the phalanxes. And these zealots might die here. Lazarus needs to get his zealot out of there, but he didn't, and he lost that zealot unit. Oh, what? Oh! That was interesting. So, Lazarus used the barrage ability, and it looked like the zealots were going to get away, but I don't think they... How well did they even... I'm not sure how many of them actually made it out of there. Definitely a few zealots went down to that. So it did pay off for Lazarus. Although there may have been better uses of it. There may have been better cases where he could use it. Again, still 2 Halls of Warriors. Nothing new yet. Oh, wait. We have an archery range. We have level 2 archery range. Or it's about to be level 2 from Lazarus. Lazarus is modifying his tactic a bit to get an edge. Men of Dale will help him against these zealots. So you can shoot from a distance. Now, as Lazarus' zealots. Lazarus has used zealots very effectively. Look at this. We have level 4 and level 3 zealots. Now, 2 level 4 zealots. We're going to retreat now since they're a bit outnumbered. And there are more zealots coming after them and Brand shooting at them. So yeah, I like the fact that Lazarus has been keeping them alive quite well. And that was not the best slam shot because he could have been used on these units instead. But still. Looks like he is going to fight. Oh, or not. Whose Hobbit summon is that? That is, yeah, so EagleEyes has a lot of troops now. That is EagleEyes' Hobbit summon. Oh, we have a retaliation from Lazarus. Hobbit summon versus Hobbit summon. Now look at the dots on the map here. It does look like EagleEyes has an advantage. Let's take a look. Maximum 1,000 command points. Only 400 units worth of command points left, though. Lazarus is 450 out of 600. So definitely a big economic advantage to EagleEyes. And a larger max army size. 31 power points for EagleEyes. And, what? Wait, let me look at this again. 20, 30, 40, wait, yeah, 20. Wow, my math skills. 10, 20, 31 for EagleEyes, okay? 10, 20, 35, 43 for Lazarus. So, wow. Yeah, Lazarus managing to get quite a PowerPoint advantage. I'm sure his use of zealots helped a lot with that, keeping them alive and doing a lot of damage with them in return. Brand slows down the zealots, then does a little bit of damage to them as well. And now Men of Dale are on the field. Lazarus is spamming them at this point. He's going to go after those zealots. EagleEyes still on no archery range whatsoever. Actually, now he's building an archery range. We've actually seen quite a lot of EagleEyes retaliating, or pretty much copying what Lazarus was doing. Lazarus was the first to get zealots, and then EagleEyes got zealots. And now Lazarus is getting Men of Dale, and now we'll see EagleEyes getting Men of Dale. But overall, again, we are seeing EagleEyes' playstyle of where he just takes over the map and he kind of takes his time but sets up his strategies properly. So it might not be super clear based on the fighting, but EagleEyes is winning this. He is winning this clearly. Look at the red on this map. Lazarus has actually been pushed back to his base, and the fighting is not happening in his base. He has a lot of units there, but thanks to the economic advantage that EagleEyes has, he can always produce units faster and in greater numbers than Lazarus can. So Lazarus can't keep up with this right now. And on top of that, we just have a barrage. Finally, EagleEyes got his barrage ability, and there goes Lazarus's army. A disastrous situation for Lazarus. His zealots certainly survived. All of them. All 3 units there. I think that is the limit. Yep, you can build 3 units of zealots at any given time. But yeah, definitely bad news for him. You know, while EagleEyes spamming units, he's still quite a bit below his command point limit. And Lazarus, yeah, he's well below where he needs to be right now. He's got 13 power points, though, 12 more for the 25-point power. Whereas EagleEyes needs 25 points for the 25-point power. But now as he gains the advantage here, he's going to start winning power points at a faster rate than his opponent, most likely. And it looks like these zealots are going to suicide here. They're still doing a huge amount of damage, even though they're against rally-called troops. Lazarus is using everything he can to try to slow down this army, and I'm sure we're going to see a lot more units coming out of this mine shaft very quickly. Both ends under the control of EagleEyes. So no more hobbits, except for the summon hobbits for Lazarus. And actually, interesting, he seems to be retreating. What is he doing? Oh, he needs to get that guy out of there. Oh, I don't even think he had enough space in his mine network to get Brand to safety. And he's getting out now. As well as retreating with one of his zealot units. So again, EagleEyes not in a rush to try to finish this. He's making sure he's doing it properly. That's something I need to do better. Not rushing into these situations. Just setting yourself up, making sure you're good. Again, the priority here is really containment. Don't let your opponent expand. Force him to sit there in his little corner of the map where he can't do anything but defend with a weak economy and a smaller army. This strategy that EagleEyes employs has certainly served him very well. And it's doing that again here. You know, Dwarves especially, it's very easy to pull off this strategy thanks to the forward mine network. And it looks like Prince Dane, or Prince Dane. Did I just say Prince Dane? King Dane went down. That was EagleEyes' Prince. Why am I calling him a prince? I'm getting him confused with Prince Brand now. King Dane went down for EagleEyes, but it's not the end of the world for him. Let's see, he has a lot of resources right now. Lazarus spending quite a lot. And certainly his economic gain is huge compared to Lazarus's. Lazarus's Dane here retreating. He's not really in a nice situation, surrounded by enemy troops. Giving leadership to these men of Dale, though. Lazarus is just trying to do something in this situation. But it's obvious who is winning. It's just a matter of time now. EagleEyes still setting himself up. He has a lot of units in the mine network. He's not at his... Wow, he's actually well below his command point limit because he's lost a lot of troops here. He's going to need to keep building some troops. Actually, doesn't even have level 2 archery range, so he's not even building Men of Dale, he's building axe throwers. But Lazarus is 3 points away from 25 points. He is capable here of getting Earthquake, or the Summoned Citadel, but I would say Earthquake is more likely. And perhaps trying to find an opportunity to turn things around. However unlikely it seems that he'll be able to turn things around. Lots of hobbit spamming here. Also the summon hobbits. again, we have Zealots versus Zealots. Lazarus retreating with his Zealots. He's actually got a level 5 Zealot here. And we have another Hobbit summon from Lazarus. We're still waiting for the big final attack from EagleEyes and from the 25-point power, which is very close now from Lazarus. EagleEyes might not be aware how much of a PowerPoint advantage his opponent actually has. In particular, yeah, certainly in terms of how close he is to his 25-point power. So look at this, 10 power points, 20, basically 25 now. So 15 power points ahead for Lazarus, despite the fact that he's losing. And we're going to see a 25-point power use soon, I think. Unless he picks our Undermine, which is actually a 10-point power. He decided not to. Wait, is he doing what I think he's doing? Undermine? Is he building Guardians? No? Okay. I was half expecting Siege Hammers, but I guess he doesn't even have a Forge Works yet, so it wouldn't make sense. EagleEyes actually has upgraded troops now. He has a Forge Works, and he's been investing in upgrades. Oh, 3 Forge Works. Again, we're certainly seeing the economic advantage of EagleEyes here. Lazarus still managing to defend very effectively with Men of Dale and Zealots. And EagleEyes is going to go after this mineshaft with Zealots. Doing quite a bit of damage, but also taking heavy damage. Retreating, not wanting to lose. Oh, that's close. Really close. Oh. That unit is lucky to be alive. Needs to get the heck out of there. And more reinforcements coming as the battle continues. Wonder when we're going to see some siege weapons from EagleEyes here. Might as well get some. Lazarus is just defending here. He really needs to attack with everything he's got. Like a full 1,000 CP worth of units. Because right now Lazarus is managing to defend effectively. Look at this, he's at 20 power points again. He just needs 5 more for his 25-point power. So despite the fact that he spent 10 points on Undermine, he's down to basically 3.5 power points away from 25-point power. 12 power points for EagleEyes. Lazarus still maintaining this power point advantage. For now. Oh, that was a nice slam shot. These upgraded axe throwers are going to be pretty dangerous against the Men of Dale, but there are not enough of them left. Attacking from 2 sides here. Lazarus still managing to defend. Still waiting for that 25-point power. Very close here. And EagleEyes tried to build a hearth to really camp right outside his base, and it's not working. We have fire arrows from Lazarus now. He's got this level 3 mineshaft and a few low-level ones. That's it. He has so little. 450 max command points versus 1,000. And yet, this is the situation. EagleEye is actually going all the way around to attack from the very back. Totally dodging these guys, but not expecting the barrage, which kills most of his army. So the game continues, and EagleEye just lost a builder there, lost a mineshaft. And these Zealots are just ridiculous. Lazarus just using Zealots makes such a huge difference. And we're still waiting for something to happen. Let's see the 25-point power situation. We have Earthquake. Earthquake is ready. Is Lazarus going to use it? It could buy him some precious time if he uses it on his opponent's base. I wonder if he can sneak his... I mean, you can't really sneak them because EagleEyes has visibility all over the place with his mineshafts. But I wonder if he can get his Zealots. Actually, how many Zealots does he have left? Does he have any? I see 1 unit. 1 unit of 1 battalion. That's not really good. If he had his zealots, maybe sneak around, get to the enemy fortress, earthquake the place, and then attack the fortress. That would be fun to see. It could actually be really useful. Not hard to counter though if EagleEyes was prepared, but the earthquake could destroy most of his base and lose quite a few units. What the heck is this? It looks like Lazarus is running with 1 unit of half-dead unit of Men of Dale, now being chased by Zealots, who are of course faster. And they're not going to get anywhere. I'm not sure why he's running this way. It looks like he wants visibility or something, and he's not going to get it. Let's actually fast forward this a little bit to see what happens. Because we're really reaching the point where one player is just completely dominating the other player. Alright, we have an army attacking, and the earthquake. Earthquake used to counter the assault. A lot of those units really tanked that damage, though. And we have another barrage, this time from EagleEyes, right on the core of Lazarus' base here. Lost his mineshaft there, the level 3 mineshaft that he's protected this whole game. And his Halls of Warriors took quite a bit of damage. And I don't think there's much left of this game. We have 1 Zealot unit seemingly running around by itself. But Lazarus has played his last card here, his Earthquake, and we do have a Forge Works and Catapults. EagleEyes just wants to finish this at this point. I think he's moving all his units back to defend the Catapult and just relying on Catapults to actually finish the job. But he doesn't have enough units left. He needs to get some more out. What, is he building any? He is building some. Needs to get them out fast, though. Lazarus doesn't have much now. I don't think he has almost no units, really. 578 out of 1,000 for EagleEyes. And 224 out of 375 for Lazarus. And that is it. Lazarus surrenders. There was definitely no hope now. So definitely a very interesting game. Great Dwarven mirror between 2 great players. And this means that EagleEyes advances to the semifinals. And unfortunately, Lazarus is eliminated. But hey, it was well fought. Anyway, this is Phoenix, and I will see you guys in the next cast.